drive to Valley of the Sun, and I'm just working on a couple of my things here. And that just got me to thinking. I was looking at all the equipment that I had, and I remember a time when I didn't have all the equipment, and looking at it now, all the stuff that I do have, obviously feel very fortunate for it, one, but you look at all the stuff like my time trial bike here, you know, that came by way of somebody giving me a bicycle for Race Across America. Then I was able to sell that later on and buy this bike. Or like my aero wheels, I didn't have any aero wheels. I actually won a King of the Mountain competition and made $1,000. Was able to buy them for this year. The tarmac that I'm riding, I had somebody give that to me. My Criterium wheels that I just built up right there, I won those at a race. So like I've got my team bike over here, and that was given to me by my team to use. It's all this equipment that comes together. It's really interesting. You know, somebody from the outside would look and go, well, you just got all this equipment, you bought it. But really, like, all of the stuff that showed up came in all sorts of different ways. Like, you set your mind to doing something, you don't necessarily worry about where the stuff comes from. It just appears. It's really neat. So it's really interesting the way things come together. When you set your mind to doing something, you don't worry about like how exactly it comes to you, but knowing that you can do it. Life kind of makes all sorts of interesting opportunities and presents you with things so that you can do what you want to do or what you love to do. It's really cool.
All right, we're just going over final checks. We're heading off to Valley of the Sun. Want to make sure we have everything. The car is loaded. How about you? Are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we are out at Valley of the Sun. The day before, we're gonna go do some openers and just kind of get prepped for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the time trial. What's up?
How's it going?
How's the bike?
We'll see.
It remains to be seen. Yo, howdy.
How's it going?
It's going good. How you doing?
Drive out.
Yeah, you know.
I like the new seams on the side of the road, like yeah, like big ones. Went over there for a minute and I was like, nah. That's not gonna be the line, yeah. No, not anymore. It was good for TTs with a lot of bumps or anything.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
on the
they
bars.
would always get loosened up. That was sketchy. I mean, the whole thing being held on by one like
Bolt.
5mm bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it felt like it was moving around while you were riding. Like, I mean, at some point in time, the bars could probably come back about that much. Yeah. Just so I can get like in a little more, but
yeah, I definitely want to look at adjusting the bars back a little bit. But you know, everything is good and clean, and I think we're ready to rock and roll.
You're gonna get the full effect of what the Valley of the Sun TT looks like. And no, I didn't drink 20 cups of coffee. That's how rough the road is. Bump, 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 bump. Crack feel everywhere.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
The position?
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't sit in the position. It keeps pushing me forward and off.
Well, that's because you're not going hard enough.
I was over AT. In all efforts.
You're overthinking it, as usual. How much have you already ridden this?
What, the position?
Yes.
Quite a bit. And
okay, so shut up and ride. Get in position and ride your bike. Stop complaining, just get it done. Hey, can you work on rolling your shoulders? Corey!
What's up?
Work on rolling your shoulders. There we go. Yeah. Alright, just out following the guys as they're warming up. You know, it's kind of an interesting situation. He's on a borrowed TT bike, but he looks pretty good, you know, considering we just fit him for an hour. And, you know, it's funny, just looking at him in his position, he just looks like a bike racer, you know? And when we started 3.5 years ago, he looked completely different. But now, I think about him racing over in Europe, and he's gonna do really well. He's really well suited for that. He's got the engine. You know, the way we set him up on the bike means he's gonna have a lot of punch and a lot of power. So I'm really looking forward to that. And this week, you know, this is really just a tune-up for Eno. But yeah, definitely looking forward to tomorrow. Justin! Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Okay. So have we done this enough times?
Yeah.
That you know to just ride through that?
Yep.
All right. Well, tomorrow's the TT and I'm a little nervous. You know, put in so much work to be right here. And I want it to go well. I want the weekend to go well. Right now I'm just trying to enjoy the evening, take it all in. So, should be interesting to see how this goes. So, fingers crossed. So Justin is a little underprepared. Doesn't really have utensils. So he's eating rice out of the rice cooker with the paddle. If I wasn't so mad at his lack of preparedness. But it's so funny. How's that going there? Alright, so it's the morning of the TT. I'm just getting ready, dealing with all of the number pinning and early morning struggles.
Not having utensils for your
Not having utensils.
bowl.
Alright, Justin, good luck out there.
Thank you. Alright. We're good.
Have a good ride. It's the start of the season. It's when you get the new stuff. The team got Corey the Aero Road helmet, which is cool because he'll be spending a lot of time off the front, at the front this year. So we're just about to get rolling. You all ready?
Yeah, I'm just going through a checklist in my mind, making sure I like it.
Yeah, we've got everything here. Number one, defending champion. Should be good.
Oh, yeah.
So how'd it go?
Went pretty good. I paced it, I'd say almost perfectly.
Yeah.
And did more power. What is that standardized?
Like 275. That's like 40 more watts than last year.
Yeah. So 40 more watts. I paced it perfectly.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Slight headwind today on the way out. Should be interesting. Just waiting for Corey and Eno to go. Corey's on course and Eno is about to go in just a bit. And Justin went earlier. And this is kind of what I was talking about as far as you know, how things went. I'm really happy with Justin. He did 40 more watts than last year, which is pretty freaking amazing. And yet, you know, he did the exact same time. The conditions are about, you know, a minute slower or more. And, you know, so even with that extra power, you know, he wasn't going crazy fast. So, you know, that's ultimately what it comes down to, though, is like, I just want the guys to focus on execution. So, Corey should be coming through in a bit here, and looking forward to see what he can do today. All right, here comes Corey. Dude. 27:48, I think.
Yeah, it was under 28.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like, I'm pretty sure you got it.
Damn.
Nice.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, you fucking got it.
You crushed it. Alright, so just finished up with the TT, and this is all around a pretty good day. You know, won, Corey got second. But more importantly, actually, I kind of wanted to talk about Corey. He was really disappointed after today. Just, you know, he wanted to win so badly. And, you know, I had to talk with him and just sort of, you know, explain ultimately he did 30 more watts than he did last year. He went 30 seconds faster, and today was actually really slow. So when you put in the work and you make improvements and you still get second, you know, as an athlete, it's very easy to just be like, oh, you know, just, this is hard, you know, like, why am I doing this? Like, oh, you know. But that's the thing, is like, that's why I always tell people, don't fixate on results. You have to focus on execution. You really got to think about, like, what did I do today? What did I do, like, coming up to this? Did I give my best effort? And if you did, you know, you have to be satisfied with that. You know, so many people, they think, like, results are all that matters. But, you know, Semper Porro isn't always win. You know, Semper Porro is always forward. And that's really, I think, what's important to recognize. And all of this is, you know, it's learning for the bigger races. I want Corey to understand how to defend the lead. And I'm going to give Corey the best advice on how to try to beat you know. And we're all friends here ultimately. But it's good practice. And at the end of the day, they've both done so good. So just got to keep moving forward. That's what it's all about.
Premier, your top 5.
Way to defend that title.
In the Valley of the Sun stage race time trial.
Hey, thanks for watching this volume of the SPC. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, we're building towards some big things, both in kind of the medium term and the long term. And so ultimately that's what this video log is about. It's building, you know, month over month, year over year, and really trying to go after some big things. You know, this is not just about racing in the local level. That's where we are right now, but we were aiming much higher. And we were building towards that. We've made some really solid improvements across the board. You know, since I started working with him, his 20-minute power went up over 100 watts. Justin, in the last year and a half, his 5-minute power has gone from 270 to 370. Corey, just in the last 4 months, his power has gone up by, you know, between 30 to 50 watts, depending on which range you're looking at. So a lot of improvements, and there's a lot more to be gained. So hit that subscribe button, and I'd love to have you come along on this journey. All right, talk to you later. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, doing okay. Thanks for asking. Oh.